But before we get into that, I need you to make sure you click down below and subscribe, and then write that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, J Chanel. I'm Janae, and today I'm going to show you how I got these box braids using the rubber band method. But before we get into that, I need you to make sure you click down below and subscribe to my channel, and then right next to that, make sure you tap on that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I post a video. I post videos every Thursday. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can get on to this video. And in this video, I did the box braids, as you can see, using the rubber band method. The hair that I used was the Bobby Boss, and I kind of used two different colors. I used 2, which is just your regular black, and then I used T1B/30, which is this like light coppery color that you see in. So I mixed like pieces of equal parts together, and you'll see that later on in the tutorial to get this look. Right now I'm wearing this in a bun, and the original style actually was meant to be like this, but I kind of liked how the braids looked me braided most of the way down. So for the first week I braided down to pretty much the bottom of the hair, and then the second week I took it out a little bit, put the rods on it, and that's how I got this look. And I'll probably post a picture here, this look with it curly. So for the first week I wore like 2 buns, 2 ponytails up here. I wore 1 bun. I did all kind of different stuff. So I'll put those pictures up there. I really like this look because it lets you, not have to do your hair for several weeks. I only kept it in for 2 weeks because I just really wanted to try to do something new. But if you do this right and you make sure everything is tight and your hair is moisturized, this could last up to 6 weeks. So if you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Okay, so as you can see, I finished most of my head. I'm only left with 6 sections. So I'm gonna do these on camera. I'm gonna do the first one and talk you through it, and then I'll do the other one still on camera, but just speed it up so that you can see the technique, because it's basically the same for each and every one. So what I'm gonna do is get my hair. I use, like I showed in the beginning, the Bobby Boss 1 or 2 and T1B/30. So the 2 is of course just your regular basic black color, and the T1B/30 is like a brownish color, and it has black pieces in it as well. And you can kind of see it, how it shows up. It's like highlights. So I just take 2 smaller sections about this size. I didn't want my braids too big because I have a small head and too much hair wouldn't look right. So put those 2 pieces together like so. The best technique is really to have all your pieces separated, but I didn't feel like doing that. So if you wanted to go faster, separate your pieces, but if you don't feel like doing that, just separate your pieces as you go. So I have my crochet hook, just your regular standard crochet hook, and I'm gonna slide it in underneath the rubber band section with the hook going down. So however your braid is gonna fall, you wanna make sure that the hook is going straight down. So I want my braid to fall back this way, so the hook is back here. Then I'm gonna take my hair. You don't have to do this, but I found if you twist it a little bit, it kind of gathers the hair tightly together, and then you're gonna put the hair on that hook, just like that. Slide the little hook closed, turn it to the side, because if the hook is flat, it slides under the rubber band easier, and then just pull. And then there you go. One thing that you want to definitely watch out for if you decide to do bigger sections is make sure that you find a hook that has a big enough hook on it, because when you section it, or when you pull it through, the smaller this hook is, the less hair you're going to be able to put on the hook. So with me using smaller sections, it kind of worked out, but if you were using jumbo sections, I don't think it would work out very well. So that's something you want to take into consideration. Okay, so now you have your hair on one side, which is technically coming through the bottom because that's how we had our hook, and then one that's kind of coming out through the top, and then your actual hair. Make sure that that rubber band is kind of like slid all the way up. If you don't tighten the rubber band enough whenever you put it on initially, then that'll make it kind of loose. So make sure that you wrap it around enough times. I did notice, because these are the rubber bands that, you know, are like slippery or whatever, so I think oil kind of breaks them down. So some of them did break, and that's okay after the hair is braided, but the ones that were already broken when I went to actually put the hair in, I had to replace the rubber band because I'm not good at box braids like that. I need this rubber band to help me. So anyway, I'm gonna take a little less than half from each side section, so that way I can have 3 strands to braid all the way down. So there you go. So this is the bottom section, split that in half. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. So now you have 3 sections. This is the one that we pulled up through the top with our crochet hook. This is when we pulled out through the bottom with our crochet hook. And then I have this middle section which has our hair and then a little bit from each side. And look, that rubber band just broke. But I think what I can do to fix it really quickly, and that's probably why it was sliding, I'm just gonna slide it off like that. And then just reapply it real quick. Which maybe this could be an option to install it this way. Okay, so this is kind of trial and error, but I found the best way to hide the rubber band is to take the middle and go away, the middle section, and go away from the piece that has the hair that's coming out of the top of the braid. So I'm going away like that, and then I'm just going to continue the braid. After every few times you braid, you're going to need to unravel the bottom part. So here's my second section. Here's my second section on my head. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did the first time. I'm going to take my hook, slide it underneath, twist my hair a little bit, put it on the hook. There we go. Oh, no, it's not on there all the way. Put it on the hook. Flip the little latch back, turn it to the side, pull it underneath the section, and take the hook out. Now, I want to pull one side through, and also make sure that your two sides are going down to basically the same point, and then you're going to start splitting your hair. So split it like a little less than half on each side. And then you're going to have 3 sections. One that came out through the top, one that came out through the bottom, one in the middle that has your hair, and 2 pieces from each side. Then you're going to start braiding. and I go away from the one that came out of the top first, and then continue. You just want to smooth everything out as you go. Put a little bit of jam or cream down on the section that has your hair in it so that it smooths down a little bit better once you get to the end. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Once you get to the point where you want to stop, just throw a rubber band on there so it doesn't unravel and move on to the next section. Here one more time to show you guys how to preserve this look. So what I have been doing is just taking my satin scarf and I split it in half, put it around the back, pull it up, bring it to the front like so, cross the ends and just tie it once like this. And then I kind of just tuck this behind my ears because I don't like anything on my ears. And then I twist the ends and bring it to the back and tie it again. And I double knot it when I tie it in the back. So you got a knot back here. And actually this is, you know, a cute way to actually wear your hair. You know, you can wear scarves and different things to spice this up, and then you just leave your little baby hairs out. If you want to cover the braids up completely, then you can put the scarf on and it'll, you know, look like a bun that's underneath. But this is how I sleep. If you sleep really wild, you might want to throw a bonnet on over top of this just for safekeeping. You can also sleep with a satin scarf. Just make sure that you are not sleeping on cotton, and also make sure to put your hair in a shower cap when you take a shower, because even though you have box braids, which are fake hair, and it doesn't really matter what happens to it, your real hair is still under there and out, so you want to make sure that it's fully protected. So now that you've seen how I got this look and all the different ways that I styled it, comment down below and let me know what your favorite look was. And if you like this tutorial, also make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like it, and comment what other videos you would like to see me do. Thanks for watching. Come again.